In the world of mysteries, Antarctica holds a unique place. Its vast, icy landscapes remain one of the most unexplored regions on Earth, fueling speculation about what may lie hidden beneath its ice sheets. Recently, a photograph has surfaced from an anonymous man, purportedly taken in a remote, undisclosed location in Antarctica. This image has caused a stir among researchers and alternative historians alike, as it appears to show a Mayan-shaped pyramid rising from the snow. The discovery has led many to question whether ancient civilizations may have had a presence in Antarctica long before history books suggest, and if so, what this could mean for our understanding of human history. The photo, shared online with little context, quickly gained traction in communities dedicated to exploring the unexplained. Researchers suggested that it could be a sign of something far more significant, evidence that ancient civilizations, potentially the Mayans or a culture similar to them, once inhabited Antarctica. The photograph in question shows a large, triangular structure rising out of the snow, closely resembling a pyramid. Its shape is strikingly similar to the stepped pyramids found in Mayan cities such as Chichen Itza and Uxmal in Mexico. The pyramid's distinct edges and near-perfect symmetry have led some to argue that it cannot be a natural formation, but rather the remnants of a man-made structure. What makes this photograph particularly intriguing is its isolation. Antarctica is known for its barren, ice-covered expanses, making the appearance of any large, symmetrical structure a matter of curiosity. Once the mysterious photograph of the Mayan-shaped pyramid in Antarctica was shared online by the anonymous source, it quickly made its way to Facebook groups and online communities dedicated to investigating Antarctica anomalies. These groups, populated by enthusiasts, researchers, and historians, are well known for analyzing satellite images, expedition footage, and other media in search of evidence that might point to hidden structures or phenomena beneath Antarctica's ice. The image sparked an immediate and intense debate, with members of these groups meticulously examining every detail of the photograph. What caught the attention of many was the strikingly symmetrical shape of the pyramid-like structure, its sharp edges, and the apparent resemblance to the stepped pyramids found in Mayan and other ancient cultures. For those who have long believed in the presence of hidden civilizations or secret structures in Antarctica, this photograph was seen as a game-changer. One of the most striking aspects of the reaction to this photograph was the consensus among many members of these Facebook groups that this was one of the clearest images of a pyramid that had ever been shared from Antarctica. Over the years, many blurry or poorly defined images of potential pyramid-like structures have surfaced, but this photograph stood out for its clarity and the distinctness of the structure. In the past, much of the evidence shared in these forums had been dismissed by skeptics due to its poor quality, but this new image seemed different. The shared belief among many was that the structure in the photograph was too symmetrical to be a natural formation, reinforcing the idea that it was man-made, or perhaps built by a long-forgotten advanced civilization. The image sparked an array of theories and hypotheses, ranging from relatively plausible to fantastical. In the days following its appearance, the photograph became the subject of in-depth discussions and speculation. Many users proposed that the pyramid could be evidence of an ancient civilization that thrived in Antarctica before the continent was covered in ice. This theory, already popular in some circles, is based on the idea that Antarctica may have once had a temperate climate, allowing human or even pre-human civilizations to flourish there. Theories regarding Antarctica's past climate have some scientific basis. Studies of ice core samples suggest that the continent may have been ice-free millions of years ago, raising the possibility that it could have been habitable at one time. However, mainstream science holds that human civilization did not emerge until long after Antarctica had become an icy wilderness. Yet, believers in the ancient civilization theory argue that this timeline could be wrong, and that evidence of these civilizations has been hidden beneath Antarctica's thick ice sheets for millennia. Some users in these online communities went further, suggesting that the pyramid could be connected to other mysterious ancient structures, such as the pyramids of Giza in Egypt or the pyramids of Central and South America. They speculated that an advanced global civilization might have existed in prehistoric times, leaving behind pyramid structures all over the world. This theory, while unsupported by mainstream archaeology, has long been a part of alternative history narratives, and the discovery of a pyramid in Antarctica would seem to support it in the eyes of these believers. One of the key topics of discussion among Facebook users who examined the photograph was the possibility that this pyramid may not be an isolated structure. Some pointed out that if this pyramid exists, there could be many more hidden beneath the ice. Since only a small percentage of Antarctica's landmass is visible, most of it being buried under thick ice sheets, the potential for undiscovered structures is vast. Several users suggested that more intensive use of satellite technology and ground-penetrating radar could help identify other hidden formations, potentially revealing an entire network of ancient structures across Antarctica. In fact, recent technological advances have allowed scientists to peer beneath the ice sheets, discovering massive underground lakes, rivers, and mountains. These discoveries have led some to argue that it's only a matter of time before we uncover more evidence of ancient human presence in the region. The enthusiasm in these communities for further exploration of the Antarctic continent was palpable, with many users calling for international efforts to investigate the site seen in the photograph. Some even raised the idea of funding expeditions through crowdfunding campaigns to independently investigate the potential pyramid. As with many such mysterious findings, the excitement around the photograph also brought with it a wave of theories. Several users in the online groups voiced concerns that government agencies or scientific organizations could attempt to cover up the discovery. They pointed to the fact that access to Antarctica is highly restricted, governed by international treaties that limit human activity on the continent primarily to scientific research. This level of restriction has long fueled speculation that there are secrets buried beneath the ice, including hidden bases, ancient artifacts, or even evidence of extraterrestrial life. According to some of these researchers, the photograph might have been intentionally leaked, either as a way to gauge public reaction or as an accidental slip in the tight control over information regarding Antarctica. Several users referenced historical rumors that governments around the world have long known about ancient structures in Antarctica, but have kept them secret for fear of what their discovery might mean for global history and power dynamics. These theories, while speculative, reflect the deep-rooted belief in some quarters that Antarctica holds much more than ice and snow. For those who are invested in the idea of lost civilizations or suppressed historical knowledge, the pyramid photograph was seen as a potential breakthrough, an undeniable piece of evidence that could finally force the mainstream to acknowledge what they believe has been hidden for centuries. The anonymous man who shared the photo has provided no details about the exact location or how he came into possession of the image, adding to the air of mystery surrounding the potential discovery. Skeptics have argued that the structure could simply be a mountain or rock formation shaped by millennia of wind, ice, and erosion. Yet for those who believe in the possibility of ancient civilizations in Antarctica, the image represents something much more profound, a tantalizing clue that could rewrite human history. The idea of ancient civilizations in Antarctica has been circulating in alternative history circles for decades. Some researchers and theorists suggest that the continent was once located in a warmer region of the Earth before shifting to its current polar position due to continental drift. According to this theory, Antarctica may have been home to advanced civilizations long before it became covered in ice. One of the most popular theories ties the mysterious photograph to the Mayan civilization. The Mayans were known for their impressive architectural achievements, including the construction of massive stone pyramids. Could it be possible that they, or a civilization like them, had knowledge of Antarctica and built structures there? While mainstream historians and archaeologists largely reject this idea, proponents argue that there is much we still do not know about ancient civilizations and their global reach. Supporters of the theory also point to ancient maps which allegedly show the coast of Antarctica long before it was officially discovered by modern explorers in 1820. This map, created by an Ottoman admiral in 1513, has fueled speculation that ancient mariners or civilizations had knowledge of Antarctica and its geography, possibly when the continent was still ice-free. Moreover, the possibility of pyramids in Antarctica also ties into broader theories about global ancient civilizations. Some alternative historians suggest that ancient societies were far more interconnected than we currently believe, and that they may have had advanced technologies or knowledge that allowed them to explore and build in regions far beyond what is traditionally accepted. The notion of pyramids, found in regions as diverse as Egypt, Central America, and possibly Antarctica, fuels the idea that these civilizations shared a common global heritage. Despite the excitement surrounding the photograph, many geologists and scientists remain skeptical. The harsh conditions of Antarctica create unique landscapes, with mountains and ridges often shaped by wind erosion, glacial movement, and extreme temperatures. It's possible that what appears to be a pyramid is simply a nunatak, which is a peak of rock protruding through an ice field or glacier. These natural formations can sometimes take on pyramid-like shapes, particularly when viewed from a distance or from certain angles. Glaciologists have pointed out that the combination of ice movement and erosion over millions of years could create sharp, symmetrical formations that mimic the appearance of man-made structures. While the idea of a natural pyramid may not be as exciting as the notion of a forgotten civilization, it remains a plausible explanation for the mysterious photograph. However, believers in the ancient pyramid theory argue that the shape and symmetry of the structure in the photograph go beyond what could be expected from a naturally occurring formation. They claim that the straight lines and apparent artificiality of the pyramid are too precise to be the result of geological forces alone. One of the factors that has added to the intrigue surrounding this photograph is the lack of transparency. The anonymous source of the image has not provided any specific details about its origin, and attempts to pinpoint the location of the structure using satellite imagery have been inconclusive. This secrecy has only fueled speculation, with some suggesting that governments or scientific organizations may be intentionally covering up the existence of ancient structures in Antarctica. Mysterious theories are plentiful regarding Antarctica's restricted access. While the continent is protected by international treaties which limit human activity to scientific research, some believe that hidden bases or ancient artifacts lie beneath the ice, kept secret by a global elite. The photograph of the pyramid has only added to these suspicions, with some arguing that it represents evidence that has been intentionally obscured.